Hello, welcome back to House Draft. I'm Jethro. This is match 1, game 2, and we've got another keep here. This is not a mulligan. My opponent has mulliganed. He's on to play again. He's just gone to 6 though. So, and he's got what, a Slitherhead? No, the Militant, of course. Militant. I've been beaten down by that card a lot lately. Time for me to stop undervaluing it, I think. So now we are spoiled for choices for 3 drops. If we draw Ragdoss, we probably just go with Lobber Crew. I feel like we want to either not unleash a Splatter Thug so we can defend from his Dryad Militant. Yeah, because our late game is pretty well sewn up here. Or else play a Lobber Crew. We don't have any multicolored spells in hand, which make me lean towards the Lobber Crew. Certainly I want to Mind Rod away his last 2 cards, whatever they end up being. What is this? Axebane Guardian. Okay, so Splatter Thug has to be unleashed in order to get through an Axebane. Ooh, Guardian. So I think I'm just going to run out Lobber Crew here, and then next turn use unleash a Hellhole Flailer, or Mind Rod away his last 2 cards. And then I'm in a pretty good position. So he plays like a Golgari Longlegs, which is fairly good. And then I Mind Rod away his last 2 cards. And then how do I deal with that Golgari Longlegs that I've had him play in my imaginary situation? He's casting something here. Chromatic Lantern? That'd be fine. Please be Chromatic Lantern. Please don't be Golgari Longlegs. Slime Molding for 4. That's awkward too. I mean, he's now got a 4/4. Yes, I'm fairly certain I just Mind Rot away his last 2 cards here, while that option's available. And then I take 4 next turn, which is not great, but is fairly fine. Yeah, and then I start looking for ways to deal with that ooze. Ooh, he has a Scavenge guy. Mind Rot's terrible. Don't play Mind Rot, kids. How much does this guy scavenge for? 4? Christ. 4 mana if you can put 3 +1/+1 counters on something. Straight away what he's doing. Making a huge Dryad Militant. Just gonna shoot him now. F6. I take 9. Crumbs, that was a good discard. So now I'm in trouble. Play a non-unleash. So my plan is to try and trade guys for his guys. The problem with that plan is that all my guys are really small if they're going to block. So I'll go out a non-unleashed Hellhole Flailer. Chump the Dryad Militant with Lobber Crew. Next turn play a Splatter Thug. Double block the Dryad Militant and die. No, not going to work. I can run out a Perilous Shadow. Chump the Dryad Militant. Next turn draw a land. Run out Splatter Thug. No, I'm still dead. What draws have I got that get me out of this in some way? I can steal his guy and thwack him for 7, but it's not a race I'm going to win. Ever. Okay. So my out is probably drawing Ragdoss. To that end, I should not unleash a Splatter Thug, pass the turn, and then not ping him with Lobber Crew. No, and then not. And chump with Splatter Thug, don't chump with Lobber Crew, rather. Then draw Ragdoss, play it, it's big enough to block all of his guys, I can then block and chump. No, thank you. I think that's pretty much the only out in my deck that I can cast with the lands I've got. So that's kind of what I have to go for here. That Mind Drop was just terrible, I'm siding it out. Maybe just as a pump spell and put me out of my misery. Yeah, so siding out the Mind Rots here. Probably should have done so already. Ping him now so I can F6. Okay. Nope. So we're dead? Yeah, we're dead. Because I now need to chump with Lobber Crew, and I can't then think of an out that I can draw. Oh, it was on top. Knowing it was on top, I could have... No, I'm dead. On board. I've got no way to deal damage to cast the Rakdos. So one space too far down now, Rakdos. And fine, I would have just pinged in, played the Rakdos, multiple jump blockers, fun times. So out comes the Mind Rot. In goes Bellows Lizard to shut down too aggressive a start. Shrieking Affliction for no apparent reason. I think it boils down to Slitherhead or Spawn for Maddie. And that's not a close call. I felt like Lobber Crew was a bit too small there. Just having 5 toughness would have been pretty helpful. So yeah, let's try it like this. I would love to play first. Immediately punish for putting Slitherhead in our deck. Is this hand keepable? The old 6-drop, 7-drop 2-lander. So that gives you 2 draw steps to find a land, 3 or 4 draw steps to find 2 lands, with 15 left in my deck, so it's just under a 1 in 2 chance each time. I don't think this is a mulligan. It's damn close though. Obviously running out Slitherhead turn 1 because I don't have any real 2-drops in the deck. If I top deck up Pack Rats, I might feel a bit stupid, but if I know I find a land, then I probably wouldn't have played the Pack Rats anyway. Okay, so now we're kind of fine on the lands front. Play a land before combat to allow us to F6, obviously. Over to his turn, F6 again. So next turn we can run out a Splatter Thug, which shouldn't be the end of the world. Do combat first in case he's got Ambush Viper. He doesn't, by the way, Ambush Viper wasn't in the format. I think I unleash a Splatter Thug so we can get through an Axebane Guardian, because so far he's kept a 2-lander without Dryad Militant, so who knows what's going on over there, man. That's completely unprecedented. Yep, up to. So if we draw a land, then we can really start getting our beat on, going 1-drop into 3-drop, 3-3 into 4-drop, 4-4. Ooh! How kind of you to let me battle away your stuff. Okay, I've got pretty lucky after this keep. This keep could have gone extremely badly, but I instead got extremely lucky. 1 more land so I can Battlehorn away his guy, and that should be fairly hard to come back from. He's not a super low life total. I mean, the Slitherhead's only done 3 damage to him so far. But I mean, getting to make Ogre Jailbreaker a 5-5 in a minute, or Battlehorn a 5-4, shouldn't be too bad. And I haven't seen anything that massive out of him that could block all our guys here. I mean, what could he do? He could make a 4-4 with Slime Molding. Okay, the 2-4's fairly good, but it's not. I mean, it still doesn't block the Jailbreaker very well. Yeah, I'm going to pre-combat the Battlehorn in case he's got Electrickery or something, which forces him to use it now, and if he does use it now, then I can unearth the Slitherhead. Middle it lets him know what's going on a little bit more, which is bad, but it also lets me F6. Shuts down what other extraneous colours of mana he's got going on over there. I would love to use the ability. Getting in there with all 3. He's got no good attacks back. If he blocks the Splatterthug, he takes an extra 1 off the Slitherhead. If he eats the Slitherhead, I get to scavenge post-combat to make Splatterthug huge. He just blocks the Splatterthug and takes 5, yeah. He goes to 9 here. If I draw another land, I've got Explosive Impact for his face. Ooh, he's